Okay, we're back live. We're back, we're back, we're back. Sorry about that, fellas. We're ripping lower. 40 seconds till 9:30. BK, how's it going? Beautiful. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Ready for this trading session. I like how we're moving down lower prior to 9:30. I want to see 9:30 continue us down lower. $9.30 is here, and it looks as if it is moving up higher. Interesting. Well, it's still very early into 9:30, so let's see what happens. Can you tell me a good course for finance? I'm currently first year college student. Accounting, something generic like that, honestly. You don't need anything too crazy. I didn't go to college or university, so I wouldn't be able to tell you properly which course to take. But we have a bullish 9:30. That's very interesting on why we have that. Still anticipating that 9:30 is going to bring us down here. That could be the Judas. One little wick doesn't count as a 9:30 Judas swing. It is a nice wick into inversion fair value gap there. Beautiful wick, but I think that's the draw on liquidity right there. Beautiful. We're in that 1 hour fair value gap now. Let's see if we can reject off of it. Beautiful wick there. Opening range gap. Just filling out the opening range gap at 9:30. Could go back down to 50% of the old one, but again, my targets are these highs up here as well. Look at these equal highs. Look at this. Oops. Oh, I can't let me select that. But anyways, I'm still bullish regardless of this bearish move at 9:30. I'm just going to wait for a market structure shift, fair value gap. Just need to be patient. Beautiful reaction as 9:30 manipulation. So we're going to anticipate that this is accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution back above the highs. So we're waiting for a fair value gap and a break of structure. Let me see if I can live stream on my phone here. At least it brings me something. And then I can put like live on TikTok there. Or live on YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let me just start my TikTok live stream on my phone real quick. All right. So far, a decent reaction off that hourly fair value gap. I still want to wait for more confirmation to put my feet into the market and take a trade. We just need to be a little bit patient here. Nice reaction. Nice 15-minute. Let's see this 5-minute closure. I want to see this 5-minute closure stay above that drawn liquidity there. Want to see it stay above this red line. There we go. Not above the red line, but it's a beautiful reaction. Let's see if this fair value gap can get disrespected here. Want to wait for price action to give me a little bit more confirmation that it's going to continue up higher, because right now it looks like it wants to move down lower again. I want to see a displacement above here. Just waiting for confirmation of reverse long. Patience is key. We are turning down lower, but we can soup this low one more time. Let's see what ES is doing. ES is actually ripping up higher. You can see 830 traded into that hourly fair value gap, and now it's just consolidating, respecting it with SMT turning up. So I'm actually fairly bullish here. I think we will wait for news possibly. Yeah, but Jolt's jobs opening is not that volatile. So I'm not like too scared on 10 a.m. news. I'm just mainly looking for that opportunity to move up higher. Still very early into the session. It's only 9:36. P1. What do I trade? I trade the NASDAQ. Still ripping lower. No sign of reversal just yet. We need a break of structure. We need a break of structure for me to get into anything here. Patience. So far, looks like it wants to reverse here. But again, I'm holding that bullish bias. Looks at one more time. The reason why I'm holding that bullish bias is look at ES. ES looks most definitely bullish. Now, it could fail and I could be wrong, but I want to still continue to hold my bullish bias. We have order flow here that's being respected. Bearish order flow is being respected as well here. You can see it trades into the order block, then trades back down lower. But we have other bullish PD rays that I can react off of. When it disrespects it, then I'll reverse down to bearish. But we're still in the time where Judas could be playing out. The 9:30 Judas swing. We just have to be patient and wait for price action to reverse on us. All right, accumulation, manipulation, distribution back up towards the highs. I do want to see price action draw to these relative equal highs here as a target, potentially is a take profit. Then that's a take profit, not a take profit, a partial, and then that's a take profit. But depending on speed, right? Speed can tell the story as well. See, we reject there. Potential market structure shift forming. Just consolidation on ES. That's what the stocks are doing. Apple's up 2.4%. Google's up 7.65%. A U.S. court ruling lets Google keep its Chrome browser and pay partners, but regulizes sharing search data. Wow. They're far into all-time highs now, too. Google is doing great. I haven't seen Google up 7% one day in a long time. Beautiful, though. We just need to be patient, wait for price action to reverse up to the highs. We're getting this market structure shift here. Waiting for price action to reverse. Oh, nice little fair value up there. But I'm waiting for a break of structure. Don't want to take it just yet. Beautiful respect there. That's why you don't take it right away. You need to wait for a break of structure. Order flow still bearish. Which pair? I'm trading the NASDAQ. Live on YouTube. If you want, you can actually see the stream on YouTube. I know the US 100 is the NASDAQ. Oh, yeah, it is. Think about it this. The NASDAQ is the top 100 companies in the United States economy. The S&P is top 500. The Dow is top 30. So US 30, US 500, US 100. Patience, waiting for the setup to form, showing clear rejection off this fair value gap. Wow, it actually did body above it. That's pretty crazy. I'm gonna potentially just connecting this so you guys can see, and then I gotta open trading top step. Potentially want to get into this trade here if we get one more body respect. How many contracts? 21. If that closes down there, I'm definitely not getting into it. But I might catch a trade here. Nope. Still gotta wait for that expansion for a break of structure. Wow, Reddit's up 7.7%. Dude, this stock is so strong. Can you compare volatility of gold and NASDAQ? I don't trade gold, so I wouldn't be able to compare, honestly. But I'm joining you on YouTube. Perfect. I'll see you there, brother. Guys, I'm live on YouTube. If you want to watch the streams, you join me on YouTube and you'll be able to see. When you get into the chat, say from TikTok, you'll be able to see my actual trading. Beautiful reaction there. We're getting that expansion. I want to see it above this high, though. That's not an order block because it didn't take a form of liquidity. ES is starting to move up higher now. Macros in 5 minutes. Zahid. I'm doing good. How are you doing, brother? How was your little smoke yesterday? What do you mean, bro? Check chat. It's been like, when did you send that message? It's been like 20 seconds. What are you talking about, bro? Check it fast. What's my YouTube handle? Benjamin_SMC. It's also in the link in my bio. Waiting for that displacement. It was nice. I had a nice cigar yesterday. It was my last one, actually. I'm out now. But we're waiting for price action to rip up higher, give us that displacement that we want as it's consolidating in these hourly PD arrays. 15-minute PD array as well. Beautiful body reaction there. Just waiting for price action to give me that fair value gap, which 90% of the time doesn't give me anymore. It does not give me my fair value gap anymore, which is annoying. We should smoke sometime. I don't smoke weed, but I do smoke cigars. Yeah, we're not getting that displacement. We're not getting that displacement that we want. We just need to be patient. So I'm gonna 0.7%. This is just killer stock, dude. Your little Doha? What the fuck is a Doha? What is a Doha, Zahid? ES is just chop, dude. Which is totally fine. We manipulated at 930, we're consolidating, and then we can turn back up higher. We're just being patient. You can see sell side liquidity has been taken. Relative equal lows trade into that fair value gap. It can consolidate for a little bit, but I do want to see that displacement above the highs. Is what I'm looking for. We're at 2,132 subscribers. If we can get to 2,140 before the end of the stream, that is ideal. I stream every single day. I trade. I actually am on a little bit of break from my work. That's why I'm able to trade here, but I will be requesting to work from home so I can do this or not work at all. But I will be going live again. I'm going to be live every day for the next 2 weeks. So if you don't want to miss out on a stream, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button. That helps a lot. I don't have a gift, but I've given you 1K likes. Brother, thank you so much, my man. Join in on the YouTube, brother. Or are you already watching on the YouTube? $2,132 subscribers right now. Let's get to 2,140. We're starting to itch towards higher. Ugh, itch towards higher. We're starting to itch towards buy side. We have these equal highs, and that's at 930. Did rip us lower. So we're just waiting for that fair value gap. We're waiting for price action to clear up because right now it's time distorting. What's up, John? How's it going? Patience. It's moving down lower. Don't want to see it mess that up because 10 a.m. is coming. But this could be the last leg of manipulation to take out these lows and turn up higher. But again, that's why you don't get in long until you see that displacement. If price action is failing to displace, you don't get in long when you see your fair value gap because of your FOMO. That's not what you want to do. You want to wait for price action. By the way, my Apex accounts are sitting on around $9,000 in profit per account. So I'm not trading them today. I'm still trading my Top Step. Yeah, you subscribed. You have to wait 5 minutes. Oh, there's a chat timing thing. See if I can change that. Let me see if I can change that. You have to wait 5 minutes. It doesn't say that on my side, but maybe that's a YouTube thing. Here's our displacement, potentially. That's a beautiful order block. That is a beautiful order block. I'm gonna potentially get in long here.
Order filled.
I gotta put my stop loss on Top Step X. Beautiful reaction so far. Let's turn on executions. Beautiful order block entry there. Zoom out for a second. Consolidation, manipulation, consolidation, expansion. Beautiful reaction. In long. Did we take sell side? Yes, we did. We took these relative equal lows. Triple relative equal lows. 1, 2, 3. Traded into it, consolidated at a higher time frame PD rate, and now we're turning back up higher. Closest to the current low. You're talking about this? Yeah, we took that. We took that. We took that. See? Okay, stop loss is being dragged. Shouldn't want to see it go back to that order block again. We moved up higher enough to the point where I can minimize risk off of this trade. The one to the left. What are you talking about? What one to the left? There's no other liquidity until all the way down here. Heat, bro. You're making me trip. Brother, the one to the left, not where AM session is. No, we didn't. What are you talking about? We took these lows. Are you talking about this? I'm not targeting that. My target's up here. We didn't take these. What are you talking, bro? Zahid, you're trolling. I don't know what you're talking about. Bro, this guy. We're in that fair value gap. By the way, the trade entry isn't this bad on my actual Top Step. On my Top Step, the trade entry is
order
a lot
filled.
lower. Oh, and we got stopped. Okay. Small loss because we dragged my stop loss, which is okay. We can still probably respect and move up higher. So I'm not going to reverse my buys just yet. Still low probability. Look at that wick. Still want to look for longs here. Might have just got wicked out. Still want to look for longs, not changing the way I am. I mean, I don't like that wick, but looks like it is respecting that order block, dude. That's annoying. Got wicked out by the tick. Final fine and re-entry. Patience. Pretty low probability right now. We're gonna wait till 10 a.m. in 5 minutes. Nice BT. I'm gonna get rid of this box here, but we still have this lower hourly fair value gap that we can trade to. But it is also just consolidating. Just need to be patient. Hoping 10 a.m. pushes us down 300, probably lower right now. Maybe, but remember that we had 930 manipulation to the downside. So this kind of looks like a power 3 setup, consolidation, manipulation, distribution. One thing I don't like is this reaction here. But you just want to be careful. It doesn't look like it wants to continue down lower, but it is also rejecting a lot. It's just low probability right now for me. Waiting for price action to turn up. Oh, 2.5 minutes until 10 a.m. 2.5 minutes till 10 a.m. See what ES did. Yeah, ES is ripping down lower here. I think it's moving down lower because FOMC is coming up. Chop, 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 chop. ES is moving down lower. Still has that fair value gap to trade to though, which it is about to enter into. It just did actually. 10 a.m. is in 1 minute and 30 seconds. One minute. I do like how it's failing to displace lower and still consolidating in this hourly fair value gap. Just got to be patient. We need 7 more subscribers to hit our subscriber goal. 30 seconds till 10 a.m. It's been consolidating, so maybe 10 a.m. is going to be crazy. Maybe 10 a.m. is going to be crazy. Ugh. 20 seconds till either cry of tears or joy. I mean, of sadness or joy. Uh-oh. Dude, this just shows how low probability this price action is right now. Wow, 10 a.m. was so shit. That was terrible. But usually it takes till 10:01 for something to show. There we go. Still wanting to hold that bullish bias because of this fair value gap. So we're getting our expansion here. Uh-oh, BT. You should put your name in, instead of BT, BTA. I'm kidding. The Nasdaq just gave you the belt to ass. I'm kidding. Dude, I hate when the Nasdaq does that though. It just gives you mixed feelings and just consolidates and goes up and down and up. It's not fun to be trading. It's a TikTok reference. But I am holding my bullish bias here. Still think we can get out of this range potentially in the next few minutes. It's killer though. This is a killer trading day, killer session. Do like how we're consolidating after taking liquidity and we slow down a lot. Trader to trader, bro to bro. Bro, I know this is weird, but can I borrow $20? I'm sorry, brother. I wish I could help. SMT with yes, sir. Beautiful SMT as well. You know what this is? This is potential OTE. Just need to move up a little bit higher. So no discount, that fair value gap. Also coupled with an inversion fair value gap. That's pretty clean, guys. A lot of the signs are telling me you want to move up higher. Patience. Just gotta see this expansion to the downside quickly, then trade back up higher. Or we can get IO fed above these highs, but we're gonna fix the fib. Now it's in almost OTE range. Maybe down here is. Goodbye, Ben. I just lost my account by mistake. Aw, brother. It's all good. We all do it. Don't worry. If you got the account, if you passed the account once, you can do it again. So we're actually trading back up higher now. We're going for those equal highs. So I'm going to give up on the OTE here. and I'm going to look for ISLFed. You know how many times I accidentally blown my accounts and I wanted to quit, and then I didn't quit, and then it brought me to here, and I thank gosh you flipped long. Oh, okay, BT. How many times I've blown my account in the past and I wanted to just like switch over or like stop trading, and then 2 months later I make like $50,000. Potential ISLFed entry here. That's 2R alone to those hot targets. We're really close to these equal highs. Come on, just give me that fair value you got, Phil, buddy. Okay, I'm potentially gonna buy here.
Order filled.
I'm gonna buy. Small risk, only $500. Only 500 bucks. Our original trade was a $200 loss. I risked around $2,000 per trade. We dragged my stop loss for a $200 loss on the first trade, and now we're only risking 500. Why am I cutting risk? NFP week. Beautiful reaction so far. I'm going to drag my stop loss to that low once we body above that high, or take these equal highs. So far, one break even. I wish I could get a new one, but I can't. I borrowed 40 to purchase. Well, that's probably why. You never ever borrow money to buy a funded account. Ever. If you can't afford it, you should not be trading. That's just the end of the story. You got to find a job or some way to make money, ends meet money, and then use money that you're able to afford to risk to then get the funded account. Because the second you rely on trading to make you money and fix your problems, the second you're making the biggest mistake and you're going to lose your account. I remember when I had a dishwashing job and I quit to go full time in trading after I got my first payout, and I just lost everything because I relied on it to make my money. Beautiful reaction, by the way, though. Beautiful reaction. I want to see price action continue up higher. Going for that draw, that little draw there for my first drag to break even. Boom, free trade. Free trade. I'm actually going to potentially drag down here, because I don't want it to trade down to that order block and get stopped out and then get wicked. But basically free trade right now. Terrible reaction off of those highs though. Absolutely terrible. You would want to anticipate that we turn up higher, but look at that. Ew, bro. Such low probability price action. This better turn up. I think the right thing to do here is to drag my stop loss to here. I'm just being greedy. All right, I cut my risk in half. So I'm not at break even just yet, but I did cut my risk in half. Should immediately rebalance that and turn back up higher. If you're new to the stream, make sure to follow. I'm trying to hit 2,140 subscribers. Let's Guy says trading has a gooning addiction. What? The fuck? Trying to hit 1,240 subscribers before the end of the stream. We need 7 more subscribers. If you're watching this and you are not yet subscribed, it helps me a lot more than you think, and it's a simple click of the button. So make sure to hit the subscribe button. I also post videos. I posted a video, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. Make sure to check that out. Dude, what an ugly trading day, man. Like, are you telling me that it did all of this consolidation and manipulation just to only take the original highs and not go for any other highs? Like, it didn't want any distribution. It just manipulated and then went back to the original highs. Like, there's no way. It's probably going to go down to this 5-minute fair value gap. That's the only thing that worries me. But ES is still a lot lower. Better reaction there. There we go. That's what I like to see. That's why I don't drag my stop loss too prematurely. I identified that I did that and I fixed it. No greed around here. No greed around here. Patience. Patience is key. Trust the process. If it's not ripping down lower right after taking those highs, it means that it has higher price action to reach too. So we just need to be patient. How do I? I know. Trying to make the gun, that plastic. Ew, what a bad reaction there. It's not working. Yeah. Again, it's trading to that volume.
Order
imbalances.
filled.
Yeah. It wants to go to that 5-minute fair value gap. It's okay. We dragged our stop loss. We're still going to give longs one more shot. That doesn't work out. We have 2 break-even trades. You always take break-even at NFP? Yeah. I tried to take break-evens at NFP week. I try to do that. Wow, so it just wicked those equal highs and then reverses right down lower again. Low probability, guys. It's NFP week. That's just how to anticipate it. All right. Usually what my model is when you see consolidation manipulation, you anticipate that it's going to distribute to other highs, right? But I guess I might have been a little bit too greedy. I could have took a partial there. The partial would have only been a couple $100, but might have been a little greedy today. FOMC week 2? No. If it was FOMC week, it would be FOMC today. But it's just ugly price action. So nothing you want to fight for too much. Pizza money, no money. Exactly. Well, that's something to study. Wow, Google's up 8%, dude. That's crazy. That is crazy. Just gotta be patient here, fellas. I might go. I'm gonna go live again for the PM session. So if you guys want to watch stream, if I end stream soon, I'm going to go live again for the PM session because this is really low probability, and it will probably clear up. Plus the PM session. Where is she? There's no news on the PM session, but FOMC member Kashkari speaks. I'll go live at what, like 1 o'clock? So don't worry. We got more content coming. I'm also going to figure out how to go live on TikTok as well so you guys can see the stream and not just my face. But this is really ugly price action, not wanting to fight for anything here. But I do think that the PM session will be a lot cleaner. A lot cleaner. Okay, we're in that fair value gap, but price action is low-key messy right now, so you just want to wait a little bit. Still respecting this strong liquidity and fair value gap. It's just taking a little bit, right? Maybe the 4 hour. Maybe it wants to trade down to that 4 hour fair value gap. Again, if you're watching, you aren't subscribed, click the subscribe button. Also, if you want the last day, I think either today's tomorrow, if you want 90% off your Apex challenges, code BEN, B-E-N, all capitals. 90% off. That's like $10, $15. 90% off. $90% off all your challenges, and you get a huge discount. This is one of the biggest sales they're doing, but you get a huge discount on the evaluation fee and reoccurring fees as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ugly price action though. Didn't want to get what we wanted. We got 2 break evens today, which is okay. Don't be upset about break evens. It's better than losses.